Hey guys, what's up? So I'm gonna try get this intro started quickly because my sunburn looks ridiculous. But anyway, today I'm going to be doing a full face of products using sort of weird makeup / makeup tricks. So it's not like I've went out and purchased like crazy makeup. Those, you know, just that weird crazy makeup you see. I was looking through some of my makeup collection, thinking videos ideas, and I saw some things and I was like, you know what, makeups came on so far. People are always trying to think of new things, and out of that, like, weird products have came out and we still use them on the daily, but if you do think about it, they're weird. So that's what I'm going to do today. I really hope you guys enjoy. If you do, give it a thumbs up, and without further ado, we're going to get on to the video. Can we just talk about how I've lost my cat ears? I said in one of my videos, don't give me anything, so I'm just going to lose it. I think they possibly fell behind my drawers, and I don't want to look for them, so I'm going to tie my hair up. I'm sorry, but I love the colour my hair turned out. So what we're going to start off with is this Barry M Flawless Colour Correcting Primer. So colour correcting, I understand the sort of principle of it, like it's supposed to like reduce your redness, your dark circles or whatever, and I get the little like actual colour correctors, what you put onto your skin and blend out, but when we came into colour correcting primers and foundations and concealers and powder, I feel like I almost lost the properties of colour correcting, because some people say it works, some people say it doesn't, and then I don't know if it's in my head where I'm like, yeah, it works and I see a difference because I know it's meant to make a difference, or if it actually works. But I feel like, especially in the last couple of years, people have just been trying to think of new ideas and new way to make makeup, and out of that we've had some really weird inventions, and some of these things we do use every day, but when you sit down and think about it, they are weird. And I feel like turning colour correcting as a whole is just a bit strange, like putting different colours on your face and expecting it to look good. So we're going to start off with this, and this one is green, so it corrects redness. And well, I mean, I have a lot of redness right now, but I don't know if I'm going to put it there because it might hurt a bit. So I don't know if it's made much of a difference in the sunburn. I did put a little bit on. It maybe looks a bit less red underneath. My forehead is still a bit red and splotchy, but around my mouth and around my cheeks where I put it, I do feel like the redness has gone down a bit. So maybe it has worked. Next up, we're going to go into baking. I hope this goes alright, because I really struggled getting foundation and concealer to sit nicely on top of sunburn, and it yeah. So baking, basically the premise of it is you take a loose powder, you put it on the places where you want your makeup to last the longest and look the most flawless, and the way it kind of works, why it's called baking, heat from your skin is heating the powder up, and the powder's like sinking into your skin, so it's like baking your skin. I don't really know the full premise behind it, but I'm gonna do baking today. Normally I don't really do it. I'll put on powders if I'm baking, but then I'll brush it off straight away, but today I'm gonna leave it on. Baking can also be used to highlight your face, so if you take a lighter powder and use it, it will set your face but will also highlight, because some of the sort of lightness of the powder will stay on your face. I'm just going to go quickly bronze up my face, and then we're going to do that fancy under contour baking thing. Okay, so I'm now just going to brush the bake off, and it actually looks quite nice under the contour. Yeah, it actually looks really nice under the contour. And on my forehead and chin actually, because it kind of contrasts the bronzer and it makes it look a lot more like 3D, like less flat, more sculpted. And under my eyes it doesn't even look too bad either, but under my eyes I do think I prefer just brushing it off straight away. I never get creases under my eyes, like I feel like I'm lucky. Everyone always complains of creases, I never get creases, but that bake I feel like it's just sunk into lines on each side of my eyes. And I don't even have that many lines, so I prefer just brushing it off underneath my eyes, but everywhere else in my face looks really nice. So we're going to now move on to my eyes. I need to be quick now, but my first little weird hack is white liner for underneath your eyeshadow, to make it like pop a bit more. And then also another weird product which goes along with eyes is sort of liquid eyeshadow. So I feel like powder eyeshadow was the original, and then cream eyeshadow I got as well, but then they took it one step further and went for liquid eyeshadow. So I've got two here. I've got this e.l.f. one, and I feel like liquid eyeshadows normally come in these like lipstick containers with a applicator, but this one from Superdry claims to be a liquid eyeshadow, and when you touch it, it doesn't feel like a cream eyeshadow. It feels a lot more wet and liquidy than a cream eyeshadow. So I'm going to be also using these today because they're a bit strange. I feel like lots of people buy some weird products and use them once, but after that they don't use them again. But I feel like with these it's an exception because they're quite an easy product to use. I'm probably just going to use the e.l.f. one because these are like identical colours, and the applicator is probably a bit more precise for what I think I want to do today. So the way I want to use this today is I'm going to put this in the centre of my eyelid where I haven't put any eyeshadow on. Okay, so that's the eyes done. I'm going to go finish off the rest of my makeup, then come back for lips. Okay, so onto the lips. I actually really love this eye look. It didn't take me that long at all. There's only 3 shades on my eyes, and then that liquid eyeshadow, and the shades blended so quickly and easily. It was so quick and it's actually really pretty. So for lips, I'm going to start off again by putting a white liner underneath them. I didn't notice too much of a difference with my eyeshadow. They did look bold and they blended nicely, but I suppose you could get the same look with an eye primer or some concealer that you set down with powder. But I could believe that white liner helps your lips pop a little bit more. Okay, so now we're just going to apply a lipstick over the top, and I'm going to be using the Collection Velvet Kiss in the shade Caramel. I was going to use a colour changing lipstick, but I hunted everywhere for it and I cannot find it, because I thought that's again the sort of thing that you buy, you use once and never use again, and it's sort of a gimmicky item that, well, it works, but it's just not works very well. The lips done, I actually did notice more of a difference on the lips than I did with the eyes. It has definitely lightened the colour. The colour it turned out as doesn't look too bad though, so I'm not bothered about that. I think with maybe bolder colours you'd notice the colour popping a bit more. But this can sometimes look really heavy and cakey on the lips and it can cling to patches. But with the white underneath, it glided on so nicely and it was opaque in one coat and it didn't cling anywhere. So with something underneath this lipstick, even if it was just another lip liner, it made the lipstick so much nicer looking on the lips and so much easier to apply. So I don't know whether it was because of the white liner or if it was with it, if you could do it with any lip liner, but it definitely did help it. So lastly, I have this incredible Rainbow Hooves and Crazy Moves lip gloss. I originally thought this would just be clear with some sparkle, but when you put it on your lips it's actually a really bright iridescent blue, so I'm going to put this over the top. It doesn't actually look too bad with the lipstick underneath. You can still see the little iridescent blue when I move my head. It definitely does look worse by itself. So that is the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to give it a big thumbs up if you did. Subscribe, see more content from me, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!